All rise. Judge Vudeby Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1035, Smith case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Smith, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, good morning. I come here today to try to get his child support raised.
Okay.
We have one child, and I believe that he has some income that he's actually not reporting. We kind of try to make it work not too long ago, and when I was at his house, I found a bunch of pornographic movies.
What do you mean make it work?
We've been separated for a long time. Our son's 11.
Okay.
But we kind of got back together, and he has a bunch of like pornographic movies in his house.
I'm afraid you're going to stab yourself in the eye with that thing.
Sorry.
I just don't want you to do that.
He's the main character on the movies.
All right, folks, buckle up. Today we're diving into the Smith case, where Miss Smith is seeking a child support modification. The judge opens the session, and Miss Smith takes the stand, explaining that she believes her ex, the father of their 11-year-old son, is underreporting his income. She claims he's involved in adult films and runs a business, potentially earning close to $100,000 annually. This isn't just about numbers. It's about trust, financial fairness, and whether the father is being honest about his earnings. The courtroom is tense, and everyone's waiting to see if Miss Smith can back up her claims. Let's see how this unfolds as both parties present their sides.
With all these different women, and he is saying that that I can't be mad at him. It's not cheating if he's making porn, and some of them are in our bed. And I said, well, it doesn't work like that. You can't. Just because you're filming doesn't mean it's not cheating. And I said, you have to be getting paid for it to actually be a porn star. And he said he was getting paid for them, and there's tons of them. So I feel like.
So you believe he's getting paid from that?
And plus, his business, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's almost close to 100,000, give or take, like maybe 10 to 15.
Okay.
So I feel like I get a measly $600 a month from him. I feel like
so
something's
that's how
not
much
right.
his child support is
Currently.
set at right now?
Yes.
Okay.
We went through mediation at the child support office.
Yeah.
So, but that was, you know, he's
How long ago was that?
He's 11, and I guess 10 years ago.
Oh yeah,
he was little.
that has been a while. You've been way overdue for a modification for a number of reasons. So about this income, is what she's saying true? Does it include that?
Well, it's payment in one way or another.
Is a yes or a no?
No, ma'am, I'm not getting paid technically.
So that means you're lying.
So you're doing it for free? Well, you know what? Never mind. That's not my business. I'm sorry. That's not my business. So your business, where you do make the money, she's talking about the $100,000. Do you make $100,000?
No, ma'am, I have 85 to 90,000 on the high end on a good year.
Okay. All right. What is it that you do?
I'm a mechanic.
Mechanic. Okay.
Miss Smith lays out her case, alleging that her ex is earning money from adult films, some of which were filmed in their shared bed. She argues that this income, combined with his mechanic business, means he's making significantly more than he reports. She also mentions their brief reconciliation, during which she discovered his involvement in the adult industry. Her words carry weight, but the court isn't swayed by emotion alone. Without hard proof, allegations can only go so far, and the judge wastes no time in setting that boundary. This segment sets the tone for a case that's as much about financial transparency as it is about personal grievances.
All right. So you said 90 on the high end?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Your Honor, is there any way that we could subpoena his financial records for the porn thing?
Well, you can. I'm not going to do a subpoena on anything like that. I don't want to see it. Yeah, you can do that though. Yeah, if it exists, you can do that, you know, but subpoenas aren't free. So I hope you know exactly what it is that you're looking for.
Well, there's so many of them, and he told me that he's getting paid for them, and there's like thousands, not hundreds,
Okay.
thousands of DVDs with him in there on
Well,
our bed.
I'll tell you what, once you find some sort of income, some paper trail that shows that, then if you were to bring it back in court, we could entertain it then. But as of today, unless you have some sort of proof that shows that he has income from that, and unless he tells me otherwise, I can't really go off of that. I can only go off of what he told me. And he said 90,000 on the high end. I think you're in pretty good shape. What do you do for a living?
I don't work. I take care of our kid.
So you're a stay-at-home mom? Mm-hmm. And she's 11?
He is.
He is
yeah,
11? He goes to school?
He does.
So what do you do during the day?
Nothing.
You don't want to work?
No.
So you're just living off of his child support?
I am. And we live with our mother.
And you're proud of that?
Well, we were living with him, and I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the income.
Okay.
But, I mean,
But you can work now, right?
I can, but
So it's no but you can go get a job, right?
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free. My food is free. I mean, my mom's the homeowner. We don't have to pay nothing.
Okay. You know, I'm not going to go there with you today because you can, obviously you're able to work.
I'm able, but I
And
don't
you
want to.
should work, but again, that has nothing to do with me today. What we're going to do is talk about the modification of these numbers, all right? So your income has increased. It's increased about almost $400. So based on you saying that you receive about 90,000 on the high end, it
Yes,
brings
ma'am.
your gross to about $7,500, which your net is $5,465.22. That would bring, well, health insurance. Who covers health insurance?
I do.
And how much is that?
It's $110 a month.
The father responds, admitting to earning between $85,000 and $90,000 annually as a mechanic, but denies any income from adult films. The judge makes it clear that without evidence, she can't factor in the alleged adult film earnings. Ms. Smith pushes for a subpoena of his financial records, but the judge shuts it down, emphasizing the need for proof. It's a moment of reckoning. Without solid evidence, accusations hold no weight, and the judge's firm stance ensures that speculation won't override facts. This shift forces the case back to reality, leaving Ms. Smith with little leverage. It's a pivotal moment that shifts the focus back to the facts.
Okay, 110. So what I'm going to do is give you credit actually for the health insurance coverage for the child. So that will slightly bring your child support down. And
Down?
monthly, yes, slightly. It's still expensive. $1,093 a month is what he would pay in child support.
That's it?
That's it. Well, it would be more if you get a job.
He would pay more if I got a job?
No, it would be more for the child if you got a job.
Your Honor,
Ma'am, no.
You don't
no,
understand.
No, you don't understand. I'm basing his child support increase off of what it is that he makes. Nothing
He
more.
makes more than
nothing-
that.
Until you bring me something in here to show me that, that's what I'm going to base it off of.
Your Honor-
And again, you can work.
Can
so
I say
suggest-
something,
No,
please?
ma'am. Only thing I need you to say is, Miss Vonda B, I'm going to go find me a job. That's all I want to hear. If it's anything else other than that, I'm not entertaining it. Pertaining to what I just said, do you have any questions?
I will go look for a job. But please,
Great.
please hear me out on one thing.
What is
One
it?
thing.
Make it quick.
I promise you I'll make it quick. Let's say that you have a battery-operated vibrator.
You know what?
What?
We're done
Yeah.
right there. We're done. Is
You're-
there anything further
You're
from
about
you,
to
sir?
climax.
Okay.
The judge calculates the father's child support obligation based on his reported income of $90,000. After accounting for health insurance, she sets the new amount at $1,093 monthly. Ms. Smith, a stay-at-home mom living with her mother, is urged to find a job, but she defiantly refuses, stating she's comfortable with her current arrangement. The judge doesn't entertain her excuses, focusing solely on the financials. This moment is a reality check. Courts prioritize the child's well-being over personal preferences, and Ms. Smith isn't exempt from contributing. Whether she likes it or not, financial responsibility is a shared burden. This segment underscores the court's role in ensuring children's needs are met regardless of personal circumstances.
Well,
The
ma'am-
batteries go out.
Okay, thanks.
That's him.
Okay, great. Let me tell you what we're going to do. You all are done, and if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed. Thank you.
Wrapping up, Judge Vanderby summarizes the case, emphasizing that the child support increase was based solely on the father's increased income. She reiterates that under Texas law, child support can be modified for any material and substantial change, such as a significant income increase. Her closing remarks serve as a lesson. Legal battles aren't won on accusations alone, and financial transparency is key in co-parenting. At the end of the day, the court isn't here to pick sides. It's here to ensure fairness and uphold the law. It's a clear and concise conclusion to a case that blends personal drama with legal principles.